Hey guys, today we're gonna be going over how to balance the DJI RS3 Mini, because I know people have been confused about how I balance my gimbal and use it. So today we're gonna be going over that, and I'll be showing you some other things that I do. Okay, so first, once you get your gimbal out the box, what you're gonna want to do is take the base plate. Take this. Take your base plate and take the bottom of your camera, and you want to line it up flush with this, because it'll be where your lens will be. Screw that into there. Make sure it's flush like that, which will hold your camera from shaking back and forth. For the purposes of this video, I'll be setting it up on my A9. Normally I'll set it up in my A7 III. That's what my video camera is, but once you have it set up on there, go ahead and get your lens. For the purpose of this, I'm going to be using a 50mm prime, and the max capacity of this gimbal is 4.4 pounds is the payload. So what you're going to do is take your gimbal and lock the axes. Make sure they're all locked. And slide your camera onto there, and then we have to balance a couple things. So go ahead and unlock this axis and flip your camera upside down, and if it falls forward, you're going to go ahead and unlock this axis on the bottom. Unlock this like so, and then if it falls backwards, you're going to want to move stuff and move it until you get it properly so it stays like this, and then lock this one in so it stays like this, and then we're going to do this axis next. Oh, don't forget to lock this down. Make sure it stays like that. And this axis, you're going to unlock this, and until it's backwards, you're going to push it forward until it stays unassisted, until it just sits there. Just like that. Cool. So now I can tilt this in any direction and it'll stay. Go ahead and lock this axis, and now we're going to do the tilt. So this folds this way, which means we need to go this way. Lock that, and now it folds up too far this way. So what we're going to do is go back a little bit until we get a nice should just sit. And now you're going to want to take that and lock it. Make sure you lock it so you only do one at a time. Now you're going to unlock this, the bottom, and tilt your camera sideways. And if it sits stable, you're good, but for me, it's not. Unlock that. Go ahead and adjust as you need to. Okay, and now that it sits stable, you can lock that down. And now, if I unlock all three axes, I can move the camera around however I want. Okay, now what you want to do is hit the power button and turn your camera on. Turn your gimbal on. And once you're there, go ahead and set it down. Set it on the table. And then what you're going to want to do is go into your settings and run a gimbal auto check. and what it's going to do is automatically check and make sure everything's good. It's going to rotate, do its checks, and make sure you do not touch it at this time or you will mess it up. Let it do its thing. Come back around. Okay. It's running 99. And now it says good. What I like to do is run a horizontal calibration. Do it all. Might as well. Especially if it's your first time setting it up. You don't know how it came out the box. There might be some errors. So go ahead and run that. Check. Spin back around again. Making sure the camera is level. And that's complete. And then, last thing, go out of all that, and then run an auto calibration for your stiffness. A little jitter, and that's okay. Might make a noise at the end. And that's all good. Cool. And now you're calibrated. So there are different modes for this. You can have pan follow, which it'll only turn with your movements, then up and down. And then there's pan tilt follow, which will do everything. So you tilt down, it'll tilt with your movement. You tilt up, it'll tilt with your movement. You turn. And to recenter, just double press the trigger and it'll reset the camera. So you can also change the follow speed, how fast it reacts to your movements, whether you want slow, more cinematic, or if you want it to really track with your movements really quick. But they're all modes you can play with. I normally keep mine on medium. If you go down here, you can change the dial function to do whatever. You may need to hook up, to control some of these, you will need to hook up USB-C to your camera. But you can change that. You can change the smoothness of the joystick and the speed of the joystick, and then you can change the dial speed, reverse the dial. So I have mine set for tilting because that's just what's needed for me the most. So I actually use it as that. So it'll just do that for me. But yeah, that's basically it. You can go turn on Bluetooth to attach to your camera, but if you guys want to see that, I can put that in a separate video. But this one was basically just to show you guys how I balance my gimbal and the few quick settings I use. So yeah, go ahead and let me know if that's something you'd be interested in, seeing how I fully use it, my gimbal. But yes, this is how I set up my gimbal, balance it. And then yeah, if you want to see anything else, make sure to let me know in the comments, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.